I'm pleased to be joined today by Stephanie Dobson and Ryan Armstrong. Thank you guys for coming back, and we're talking about the legal seminars and education clinics. So Ryan, I'm going to start with you, talking first about the next legal education seminar coming up. What is the subject and when is it?
Sure, it's on Thursday, June 20th from 5 till 7 p.m. and the topic is landlord-tenant law.
So what happens at these? Do you have to sign up or can you just show up?
You don't have to sign up ahead of time. You can show up at that time at 5 o'clock at the Community Services Building, which is the Chamber of Commerce building in Lloydminster, and attend at the boardroom. There's signage in the building when you show up, and there's no pre-registration required.
So what type of information can people get at this event? Is it if somebody speaks and gives them the info? Is it an opportunity for questions or for further consultation?
Yeah, so we have a local volunteer lawyer who is presenting on the topic of landlord-tenant issues. The presentation will consist of issues for both landlords and tenants, obviously, likely residential issues. I don't know whether they're going to touch on commercial issues, but certainly there will be an opportunity to ask questions afterwards.
Okay, and Stephanie, we have a few of the actual sessions coming up. Next one would be in July, so tell me about that one.
So in July, we have our 30-minute free legal advice clinic. So that's an opportunity for people to call ahead, sign up, to have an appointment for 30 minutes with a local volunteer lawyer to have the one-on-one advice. There's up to 16 appointments available per evening. So we have one clinic coming up July 18th, and then the next clinic coming up August 15th.
And when they call and book, Stephanie, do they have to let them know what the subject is that they want to speak about?
Yes. So some typical types of topics would be, it's really popular to have family law. Criminal law issues are also popular, employment related issues. Sometimes there's some immigration or even some bankruptcy related questions. So landlord-tenant types of issues as well. So if people err on the side of calling just to see whether their particular issue is something that we can help with, typically we have up to 4 lawyers signed up each night, 4 volunteer lawyers each night to work. If there are specific issues that those volunteer lawyers aren't able to do, we can always canvass other lawyers who may be able to come. So err on the side of calling, and there is an income test for people when they call in. So this service isn't for the general public. This is intended for people who can't otherwise afford a lawyer or afford a consultation with a lawyer. So it's 30 minutes just to get some brief advice without any follow-up after that. Okay,
and as you said, it is free, but you do want them to call in. So what is the number? How do they make the call and find out if they qualify?
Sure, so the number is 587-789-0727, and that is a local Lloydminster call. And you can call either Alberta or Saskatchewan residents are able to come. It's not necessarily just for Lloydminster people. The surrounding areas as well, Bonnyville, Cold Lake, St. Paul, Wainwright, Battleford, people from any area can call in.
Okay. And Ryan, just back to you now. This is obviously something that is important for the community, but why do you guys give your time? Why do you decide to give back like this?
I guess we've been running these for about 3 years now. They started out on a semi-annual basis, quarterly basis, and we've now got them running to where the clinics are every other month, 6 times a year, and then the pleas are running alternating, so we have something every month. It's within our code of conduct, certainly, to provide some pro bono legal services. Certainly in the last 4 years, the economy's seen a downturn, and it's appropriate, I think, for lawyers to provide some of their services. That they have clients that can pay for services, but certainly there are many people that are unable to pay. And in terms of court matters, whether they're criminal or family law or civil, the justice system doesn't really work that well when you have it one-sided. And so it's an opportunity for everyone to have at least a fair playing field, or at least an opportunity to get legal advice.
Okay, and once again, the next seminar, just give us the date, time, and location of that.
June 20th, Thursday. It's the Chamber of Commerce building, which is also known as the Community Services building, from 5 p.m. till 7 p.m.
Okay, great. Thank you guys for joining me today.
Perfect. Thanks you.